Welcome to the online Graduate Research Forum for Fall 2019. My name is Linda Denise Rogers, and I'm a graduate student pursuing a Master's of Science degree in Interdisciplinary Studies with a concentration in the Department of Organization, Workforce, and Leadership Studies. The title of my research study is The Influential Factors and Life Stories of Successful Women Entrepreneurs in Williamson County. I am a dedicated, enthusiastic female leader who has had a passion for entrepreneurship from an early age. I was inspired to pursue this entrepreneurial mixed methods research study to determine what it takes to become a successful woman entrepreneur and share this information to promote additional future women leaders. I was shocked to learn that women are underrepresented within the businesses around the world. However, women are pursuing higher educations at a faster rate than men. 1/3 of global businesses do not have any women in top management, while here in the United States, women account for 60% of the master's degrees being obtained. Where is the disconnect, and how can women increase their representation within the business world? The purpose of the study was to investigate what it really takes to be a successful woman entrepreneur and why we do not have more of them. 2 research questions guided this study. First, what are the key driving factors that led to a successful woman entrepreneur in the Williamson County? And 2, what are the life stories behind these successful women entrepreneurs within the Texas County of Williamson? In reviewing the existing literature through a pragmatic worldview framework, there was information related to gender characteristics, various leadership styles, mentoring and coaching, as well as gender stereotyping. There has been a recent shift in the current literature to generate a new dialogue to discuss gender perspectives of individual characteristics rather than why women are disadvantaged to begin with. Although there appears to be some ongoing debates as to which characteristics are considered masculine versus feminine. Within the gender characteristics review, work-life balance and conflict resolution were addressed. However, there appears to be little to no current research on women's attitudes and beliefs about entrepreneurialism. After reviewing the different types of leadership styles, it was stated that women are conditioned to be risk-adverse, possess low self-esteem, and question their own self-potential, which is called imposter syndrome. It was also uncovered that key challenging experiences regarding women's professional development are fundamental to understanding why women are not in top leadership or in entrepreneurial positions. They are simply putting the care of loved ones first over leadership opportunities. It was found that most women entrepreneurs make trade-offs between career and family, primarily in the early stages of entrepreneurship. Mentoring and coaching literature expressed it was necessary to understand shared life stories, experiences, and expertise, as it will create inspirational mentors for other female leaders. This has led to various improvements in one's strengths and weaknesses both. Then finally, in gender stereotyping, it included the phenomenon of stereotype threat. One such finding in stereotype threat among entrepreneurs was that they were often described as aggressive, bold, as well as risk-taking. And all of these traits are stereotypically associated with men. The research design was based on an exploratory sequential mixed method research study. The survey phase was based on simple random sample, while the interview phase was based on a systematic sampling. The study's participants were based on the population data from within Williamson County, who were certified as Texas women business owners through the Texas Comptroller of Public Accounts data. They had to be 18 years or older and been in operation for at least 2 years in order to qualify. To achieve a 95% confidence level, 35 surveys had to be collected. Additionally, to obtain a point of saturation, 10 interviews were to be performed. Data collection comprised of consents to participate in either the anonymous survey and/or the 1-hour interviews. All consents, data, transcriptions, and even notes were stored on a secured university SharePoint site. The identities of all participants were not used in this study. The quantitative instrument for this research study was an electronic questionnaire derived from similar studies with individual questions. It included topic areas which addressed particular questions, demographic information, as well as a Likert scale to evaluate their own perceptions of their skills, experiences, and life journeys. This 15-minute online anonymous questionnaire was to be completed via Qualtrics, which was utilized to develop, disperse, and track electronic responses for the quantitative portion of this study. The data analysis for the quantitative portion used descriptive, statistical, and exploratorial factor analysis via a statistical package for the social sciences, or SPSS software, while the qualitative portion involved self-transcribed transcripts, which was a very tedious process. Then, with the help of Nevio software, thematic analysis was utilized to uncover relevant themes which emerged from the semi-structured interviews. An independent reviewer provided useful insights regarding the study. Those included, it was an excellent study with impactful findings. The idea behind researching female entrepreneurs was tremendously unique and provided great benefits to barriers, challenges, and opportunities for diversifying the workplace. And it will be interesting to see how perceptions of women entrepreneurs differ in geographic locations and cultures. Would women in the South United States be considered more assertive than those in the Northern United States based on regional gender expectations? As far as the results, there were some primary themes that emerged throughout this process. One of the primary themes was continuous learning, which took place in the various forms. There were 2 Likert scale questions that had learning encompassed into them that were among the top ranking questions from the survey results. Nearly all interviewees stated they continued learning through either real life experiences, professional development, and/or mentors taught them more about running a successful business. Another way continued learning was achieved was through education, either from additional schooling or professional studies, and/or on-the-job learning. Influential people was another emergent theme discovered. All interviewed participants had influential people in their lives. The majority of the influencers were males who came from their families, primarily in the form of their fathers, uncles, and even sons, then other males in a professional capacity as well. 50% of the interviewees also stated they had women influence them as well. Mothers were the primary women family members who influenced those participants the most, along with others scattered within their careers and professional lives. Mentoring was also an overwhelming factor that nearly all the participants agreed upon, and was also cross-referenced with the data results. Women mentors can teach and empower others from their experiences and failures. Half of the interview participants were mentored themselves, again, mostly by men professionals and family members, demonstrating if we as a society increase the number of women mentors for future entrepreneurs, it would be quite beneficial. The primary purpose behind the study was to unmask any influential factors that drove successful women entrepreneurs, specifically inside this particular Texas county. Their life stories were personal collections of wisdom and expertise. In this mixed method research study, a total of 34 questionnaires were deemed qualified, coded, and analyzed. Additionally, a total of 10 interviews were also completed, transcribed, coded, and finally analyzed. The three primary influential factors of successful women entrepreneurs were ongoing learning, influential people, and mentoring. By learning about oneself through self-discovery, you will discover many things about yourself. Understanding your personal attributes, both the good and the not so good, will be pivotal for future success. Setbacks or even failures will occur. However, it's how you get back on your own 2 feet and try again that makes the most in life, no matter your profession. Learning from your own experiences, education, surroundings, and even upbringing will provide useful information to reflect upon. Not only can we learn from ourselves, we can also learn from others. Influential people, no matter their genders, can influence and inspire us. These 10 Williamson County entrepreneurs provided valuable insights and personal experiences that we can all learn from. Mentorship showed to be a significant factor with exponential benefits. It's important to have mentors and proteges alike. Without female leaders sharing their struggles, successes, hardship, and emotional journeys, we may not have any future women entrepreneurs around the world. Recommendations for future research studies. It was apparent there is a need for future research on women entrepreneurs, especially within the state of Texas. There are some additional recommendations for future research on this topic as well. Begin transcribing early. In addition, the Likert questions could be modified and tweaked for simplicity. The small sample sizes represented a limitation in the survey, even though the sample sizes were justifiably small. As a result, the discoveries related to the life stories and experiences of these Texas women entrepreneurs and their influential factors regarding their own success cannot be generalized to all women entrepreneurs in various industries across the world. However, there is room for future studies encompassing more counties within the state of Texas. Additionally, these discoveries added to the growing body of scholarly works conducted from a feminist perspective. Please feel free to click like and/or leave some feedback regarding this presentation. Thank you for your time, and shine on, future entrepreneurs.